Hello everybody, my name is Lego Builder 341 and this is my first ever YouTube video. And this is a build series that I'm going to start called Building My Base on Anaxes. So I'm going to pretty much be going over today what I was able to accomplish this week, what I was able to do, and then just kind of go through what I'm planning to do later on with this base. So yeah. So pretty much for my first week of building, I went and laid out all my base plates. I had to use green base plates. So what I first did was put gray on all of the green to cover all of that up because Anaxes is a very rocky planet. So I decided to get that out of the way right away. Was just cover this all in gray, so that way I could get that out of the way first, and I wouldn't have to deal with that later down the line. So I was able to get a good order on Bricklink. I bought 36 6x6 plates for a Bricklink seller, as well as I was able to buy some 1x2 some 1x2 dark bluish gray slopes and some 1x1 dark bluish gray cheese slopes for some detailing work that I'm planning on doing with the outerior as well. What I was also able to do was I built a frame for the base. So that's kind of the frame of the outside. It's going to be these two sections, and then that's just going to be one big doorway. The doorway may shrink just based on what I can do with my limitations. So probably the next step is going to be figuring out what I'm going to do with this area, because that's still light gray compared to dark gray, and what I can do with that in the later weeks to make that look better. So the next thing I was able to do is I made a small clone armor customs order, so to test out some weapons just to kind of see how they looked. And I bought a couple of helmets as well. I had bought a face suit Cody a while ago, and I really liked how that figure turned out. How that figure looked, and the weapons. So I decided to buy some more to kind of see how they look on my clones. So yeah. Moving on, I was able to get an outline for these two huge sections right here, and for here and here. So this section is going to be a hangar bay, which I hope to have a gunship and a couple of Jedi interceptors in here. So hopefully I'm hoping to have Anakin's and Obi-Wan's in here. And then over here, this is going to be a vehicle bay. I hope to have something like a clone turbo tank or an ATTE in here. So I made the choice on what I'm going to do, which one I'm going to have. And then in this section, it's going to have some ATRTs and speeders and other small vehicles in between where the base starts, and then this gray layer that I put here to kind of resemble that, so that way I know where I'm building. So the second layer of this is going to be a command center, barracks, and then like a kind of like cafeteria / lounge area for the clones. So that's what that second layer is going to be. This is only going to be one layer. It's going to be about 14 bricks per layer. Might be taller, just depending on how tall the gunship and the clone turbo tank are for this. So yeah, so that's kind of the thought process of what I'm going to be doing, and I hope to be able to build more on this next week. Finish out this outline here, which I hope to have with all these studs down on top, plates down, so that way I kind of know, okay, this is the edge of the base, and then start to put in, some other things into the base, as well as start to get some more detail on this battlefield, which I'll also be looking to get a bunch of red pieces, because I know there's a lot of red plants on Anaxes from the Clone Wars TV show. I know there is. So yeah. I also did some sorting. I was able to find some good gray plates, which I'll probably need a lot of light bluish gray plates for the base. So yeah, so I'm hoping to have most of the floors of the base being light bluish gray, but then like the walls being dark bluish gray. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about that. So yeah, so this base in total. So the whole mock in total is 2x3 in gray base plates, and then there's a layer of 32 by 32 1x3 of that as well. So that's the size of the mock. So yeah, so I hope to be able to get more progress done next week. So I will now go to the outro. So that is all I have for this week for building my Anaxes base. We'll be hoping to get more progress done next week. I'll try to have these videos out about every Friday. So yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe, and leave any thoughts down in the comments of any ideas that you have for the base. I'm always looking for different ideas I can use for my mocks. Yeah, so any help would be great. Yeah. Thank you guys. This is Lego Builder 341 signing out. Thank you.